Hello again. Hello again. It's me. I wanted to take you through the course. This is a revised version. Basically, this is a slightly different iteration of Blackboard, and I wanted to show you something that I didn't have before. So, on the left-hand side are the major components of the course. Every time you log in to this class, the first page you come to is the announcement page. I will have what is due that week and then some ideas about things that are working well. I want you to continue, things that I want you to make sure that you do differently. So this will be general information for the class. All right. I showed you the course outline just a little while ago. There's the syllabus. There's also the calendar where I took everything from the last page and a bit that says when things are due and I put it in a calendar format. I like calendars. To me, it makes life logical when I can see when things are due. And as I said, it does look overwhelming because I made things due almost every day of the week. You can always do work early. If you decide on Wednesday when your discussion post is due that you also want to work on the journal, that's fine. Or you're comfortable enough with the material that you want to do the quiz early, that is also fine. Okay. So if you prefer to do a little bit at a time, then you'll see that's the way I set it up. Okay. There is a very important part of the class is the course content. We're going to, it always starts with getting started. I'm actually re-recording now how to navigate the FYE course, so you will see a slightly different version. The textbook I'm putting up here a chapter at a time. There's an introduction, and yeah. When you click on it, it's a download, so you got to open it, and it looks Yeah, my computer is a little bit slow. There's a table of contents, and then there's, okay, the information is all there. Okay, so then if we go back, up at the top, you can always go back. All right, so we're going to go back to course content. The information on the journals will be there. The in between the online textbook and the journal information, you're going to see lectures. I'm not a big lecturer, but that's where I will have the information where I will go into a little bit more depth than is in the textbook. I can tell you more stories. We are using Blackboard Collaborate for the first time this semester. So a colleague found a video on how to join a Blackboard Collaborate session. And it's from a different college, so it's a very short, it's not even 2 minutes. Okay, so if you go up, this is Collaborate. This is where, when we determine times that people are available to meet, this is where we will meet. I will schedule a session, and then anyone who is free can jump into that session, stay for the whole time, stay for a short period of time. So also through Collaborate, I have virtual office hours. If we were on campus, I would be in my office, and it's just my door is open. Come in, ask me a question. Again, in my office, I have a snack jar. You come in, have a snack, we have a conversation. It doesn't have to be related to this class. It could be related to any class. You could talk about almost anything. So I have office hours on Thursday and office hours on Mondays. So what you would do, it's Thursday, it's tomorrow, it's 10 o'clock. This won't work because you click on this and it says it's not ready yet. Okay, but tomorrow at 10 o'clock it will be open and you will be able to come in and stay for as long as you want. Okay. Messages is where I haven't sent you a message yet. I'll send you a message. It's nice to keep our communication within the course, in part because I am co-chair of the English and Humanities department, and my co-chair and I get a lot of email. In my Tunxus email, I probably have depends on the time of year, but at least 100. Let's say I have about 100 email a day, and I don't want your messages to me to get lost. So if you keep them in the course, it's a little bit more contained. Okay. This next area is where graded activities will be. So if you click on the discussions, you see the very first discussion are any course questions you have. I can't find something. What did you mean by? I don't have to be the only person who answers. Anyone who has an answer can do that. Our first discussion is to introduce yourself. So you will see here that there are 13 people who have participated, and they have generated 43 separate posts. I asked people by tomorrow to post a brief biography of themselves, and then to wait. If you scroll down, you will see the post is due August 22nd. August 27th. Your responses are due by August 29th. I ask people to please wait until after the due date for the post to do your responses, because then otherwise you're always going to, if you are an eager beaver, you're always going to be responding to the people who posted early, and you'd like to have a chance to respond to more people. Okay. Another area that's graded is the journals. And do I have the first one here? I do. This is different. If you logged in early, there was a different journal. So the first journal is being a college student. After you have looked at chapter 1, I want you to write this journal. Okay. The next area that we have are quizzes. Obviously, they're not open yet. I'm going to open them just a little bit before you can do the quiz. The fourth one is called college and career, and there's a lot of assessments that you do. So the very first one is asking you to go to the career services page and to do an assessment. So let me show you this. You click on this link. I got my fingers that it works. Sometimes things work in my view, but then they don't work in the student's view. So, okay. There's a lot of very good information here. We'll learn about it later, but I just want you to keep scrolling until you see focus 2. You would do create a new account. It's going to say, after you put in information, what's your access code? It's right here, TXCC. The second time you go in to do work here, you're just going to click on this. Either please write down your information so you have it at hand, or save this to your computer so that you're not always saying, oh, I forgot my password. Okay. So that's college and careers, and you should be able to access your grades on a regular basis. Okay. So basically, this is an overview of the class. Remember, if you're confused about anything, you will not be the only person who's confused. So that's a good thing to use to go into the discussions. This course questions, you click on the blue, and you're going to create a thread, and you're going to say, I'm confused about, here we go, right here, type, and then you're going to submit. Or you save a draft, you think about it, you go back, and then you submit. Okay. Remember, anything that is done in the discussions is available to everyone in the class. If you're going into messages, you're going to create a message. You're going to create message. You type your message. Well, who's it going to go to? Is it going to go to the entire class? If so, you do select all, and then you click this arrow, and it goes to everybody. Oops. So then you say, no, change my mind. You're going to instead, can I deselect all? You just want to send it to Isabella. then you do this, and it goes to her. And then it is private just to her. Or, sorry, Isabella. You want to come in, you want to send it to me. You do this. Okay, and then you type your question to me, and then when I respond, I will respond in here. So we're going to cancel that one. All right. Please, if you have any questions, send me an email. Again, as I said, if it's a little more urgent, send me a text. And I look forward to getting to know all of you this semester.